G'day, Stephen Kerri from offthegridnice.com. We're doing a video called Sunday Sippies. You know what you do at the end of a Sunday, the end of the week. Done all your chores, done all the stuff. Well, we're sitting here watching a brilliant sunset. Weather's been shitty, but the sunset's been real good today. Look at that, how brilliant is that? I'd like to take a photo of that. Oh, actually, I think I am. Kerri's laughing at me. But anyway, look, a bit of a loose cannon. We have other people kicking around the place to make videos about all sorts of stuff to do with their off-grid life. You want to say hi, babe?
Hi guys! Hope you're having a good Sunday.
Yeah, Kerri's going to sit there and listen to me waffle for a few minutes. What did we do today? We did our pump swap out. Finally got rid of that last diaphragm pump that was giving us the shits. So now we've installed the 240 volt pump that you don't have to sell your grandkids for to buy. Alright, it's a good value way out, a good thing on solar systems. And speaking about solar, this sun that's come back, we're now got 100% on the batteries every day. Oh, how good is that? When this time of the year comes back and those stinking clouds clear for a little while, we've got heaps of power. So yeah, little pump, there's a video on this pump thing. But we finally got rid of our diaphragm pump. We did all the rest of our chores today. Kerri swapped the poo buckets out. You know, all the exciting stuff to do with off the grid. Well, you did. Bit of gardening went on today, bit of weeding. Chook's got a good feed from a few of the weeds. What else have we got to talk about today, babe?
Oh, well, you know, with that, I'm getting my garden ready for the summer planting, and I can't wait to get all the greens out of there that are ready to go. I'm going to dehydrate them and make my green powder, which I'm pretty excited about. I've just been waiting for the solar to get back to normal.
Yeah.
After winter, and
we still don't know why the broccoli went to flower.
it just bolted for whatever reason.
For God's sake, somebody tell us why the broccoli went to flower.
There's only one bed.
Yeah, it was one bed.
Yeah, no, that's okay. It's all good.
Yeah, so
I'm looking forward to getting all the new plants in, you know, within
a
week or so.
Yeah, tomatoes and stuff. We were going to put them down this weekend, but
yeah, it's a bit iffy with the frost. So
yeah,
I think we'll just, you know, bide our time.
Yeah, but how good is it with this sun, eh? Our solar's like kicking around 100% now. And I mean, it was 100% about midday, so we've been able to do all sorts of stuff that we've been sort of dodging. You know, things that we couldn't run. We even, like I said, put this 240 volt pump in. Very low wattage pump, but through the summer months, intermittent use on that. Anyway, I'm not going to rattle on about that pump. Intermittent use, they have very little effect on a reasonable solar system. Our lousy 3 kilowatt, as you know, we perform basically what is apparently miracles compared with other people. Yeah, what else has been going on, babe? What do we got on the... Actually, yeah, I had a call. I had a call from Ben from Rolling Pastures up in Queensland.
Yeah.
Another tiny house builder.
Yeah, he's a lovely bloke.
Lovely guy. Yeah, look, we actually watched a bit of a video the other day on, or actually it was Friday night, from, well, I will say our friends at Tiny House Australia. But yeah, look, I tell you, I saw a couple of comments about people like Ben from Queensland. I've spoken to this guy. That guy has got himself screwed together really, really nicely. He's not a builder. He doesn't sound like he's built much. He's built a couple of really ripper tiny houses, from what I can tell. But he's setting up a bit bigger, and he's going to go down the road of employing a licensed builder. The guy's got all the good ideas. He has the best of, you know, he's well-meaning. And I really didn't like hearing him getting bagged the other night on the Friday night drinkies.
They were bagging other people as well.
What was that, babe?
They were bagging other people.
Yeah, I know.
And people that we know that do a good job, so I don't know.
They should have Sunday afternoon sippies.
I think that was sad that they were...
I know.
And they even said it was because those people didn't want to pay them. And it's like, well...
Yeah, even Fred got a berth.
That's what I mean. You sound a bit rough.
Anyway, we won't go on about that. No. I actually, didn't I pull the signs off my trailer today?
Yeah.
Yeah, because we we're sort of, well, if you call 3 months booked out, we're 3 to 4 months booked out with the special that we put up on the new tiny houses thing. This whole tiny houses thing, people have got to remember that, you know, I'm just a builder of 35 years, you know. What can I say? I'm not actually a licensed house builder, but I've done plenty of licensed, what do you call it, owner builds. And I've renovated and built extensions for 1 million people. Now, sure, I haven't got a certificate, but this was also mentioned on our little mates' Friday night drinkies. This whole tiny house thing is really directed at the DIYer, the person that buys a trailer who isn't a builder who wants to have a go. Now, I have a personal grievance with a lot of this reference to licensed builders all the time. This industry at the moment, unless certain people have their way, will stay unregulated. Now that just means that the average Joe that comes along that wants to build their own tiny home can come to people like me and Fred or anyone else that's offering services to help people build their own, and they can build it without being licensed, alright? The key with this license thing is, alright, so you haven't got a piece of paper. Do you know how many shitty builders I know?
Exactly.
Hey, how many, we actually...
Oh my god. Oh my god, that's exactly right.
We have run into some shitty builders, yes. And they've got, what have they got?
They've got the piece of paper.
They got the piece of paper.
I don't know how they got it. But...
That's right. Really what you have to do with builders generally, and this is to do with extensions on homes and rebuilds, and I don't care which part of building you look at, you really need to look at what the person's done, you know. As far as tiny homes go, you don't have to be a licensed builder, alright? And if these buggers that are kicking around marketing this thing as a, oh, you need to have a license, well, they're going to screw it up for everyone. Seriously, they're going to screw it up for everyone. They're going to drag the authorities into this stuff, and they're going to make it really tough for the average factory worker who's got the skills to DIY, and they're going to cause this poor bugger to probably go down the road of, and I've done owner build a few times in my life, right? I mean, full-blown owner build, and that's from the dirt up. All I can say is you have to go through the ringer when you do that, which qualifies any owner builder. If any of you guys have been down that road, it really does qualify you as a builder, because they put you through the ringer just like, and probably worse than a licensed builder. And many licensed builders get put through the ringer because they don't do the right thing. An owner builder has something that a licensed builder hasn't got. What an owner builder has is the goodwill and the urge to pull something off that is not only just to code, but with some heart and soul in it. So owner builders tend to go a little bit further than the average builder. So anyway, I'm going to shut up about that. This whole thing about the building license stuff really gets a bit tiring. Tiny homes at the moment are a cottage industry. They're targeted at people who really want to do something for themselves. So we don't need people running around thumping this shit or hanging shit on people like from Ben from Rolling Pastures. Great guy. You want to spend an hour on the phone with him. What a great guy, you know? Shit, I can't emphasise that enough. This whole stuff this industry into the face of the authorities is really getting sad, and I'm sick to frickin' death of hearing it from a few certain people. But on that note, I'm shutting up about that. What else have we got, babe?
We're just waiting for the trailers to roll in the driveway.
Yeah.
They're so close. And we got our signs, so I put my signs on my car.
Yeah.
And they were ordering some new ones because we figured the size was a bit wrong.
Yeah.
And you know, when I was talking about the signs on Facebook, a few people said, oh, you should, I just laughingly said, you know, I'm going to buy a cup and a mouse pad.
We're going to get into marketing.
No, well, I wasn't planning on it. And then someone said, oh, I'll buy some of them. Oh, yeah.
we can't afford to buy mugs and mouse pads and stuff. We're too busy trying to fund the operation we're getting together. So yeah, there'll be no full-blown marketing from us. But on that note, I mean, our trailers are only about 2 weeks away now. How's that sun? Oh, wicked. Check that out. Wow, what a shot. I should take a photo. But I think I just mentioned that I just probably did. Our trailers are still 2 weeks away. It's a bit of drag. They're new trailers, lovely trailers. We can't say much more than that. We can't put a pretty picture up. You know, or you can sort of take some heart, you know, have some faith in the fact that people like myself and Kerri, like many other tiny home builders kicking around the country. We put a lot of research into this. We know what a tiny home trailer is. When we get these trailers, they will be good. We've got them designed for a specific purpose, and they will be good. So yeah, we've got about 2 weeks to wait. The orders are on the books. Well, you know, our orders are now about 12 to 16 weeks out, and that's okay. And that's why I peeled the signs off my work trailer. We now have off the grid nice tiny houses and trailer signs on my work trailer, because we will actually be going out on site. Anyone in Victoria that wants to buy a trailer and do their own, we will be available, as I am every day for every other job or project. I will be actually out on the road and doing on-site calls for advice at a real good rate. You know, none of this 70 bucks an hour shit. You know, well, I'll be doing them at a good rate. But yeah, enough of that. We're waiting for the 2 weeks, and that's about it. What else, babe? We got anything else?
Well, what about that new building concept we've come up with?
Oh yeah,
That's pretty exciting.
Yeah, we actually have a project on the books where we've looked at this new building system. Yeah, I know. Where
it's beautiful.
Look, we're focusing on what you would call budget builds that are of a good quality. Now, that just means that you won't see anything to do with a $70,000 price tag on our website. And we've come up with this new idea. It's not an idea, it's actually a concept that's out there to put on these tiny trailers. And you wait till you see it. It's pretty tricky. We're going to go right through it and take all the details down as far as weights go and a few other things. But they will produce a tiny house that I can tell you right now, you know, lock and loaded, all right? You know, Darren, if you're listening, Lisa, nobody has seen these sorts of tiny homes, I can tell you right now. And these will be really good, and they will be well priced, and yeah, they won't be high end, you know. Maybe we should hang on. Maybe
I don't know about that not being high end. I don't know why.
I meant high end price.
Oh yeah, that's right. No, they will not. We refuse to make anything.
Yeah, maybe we should actually advertise everything at about 60 or 70 grand, and then everyone will think.
No.
Yes, off the grid Oz tiny houses and trailers, starting from $954 million freaking dollars.
No, because we're in it to also help other people, you know.
It is, as the catchphrase goes.
I refuse to get into those high price ranges. There's no need for it.
Anyway, where are we going next week?
Yeah, we're going over to visit Chris. He's starting an intentional community, or hoping to start an intentional community. Yeah,
you're going to be yarned him.
And he lives in our area, so we figure we should go and have a look at what he's got on offer.
Yeah. And
so we can report on it.
And we had a couple of visitors this week pop into Off the Grid. Yeah.
Yeah, we've been getting a lot more people.
They want to come here.
Contacting us on Facebook and YouTube.
Yeah. And I ask you, why would anyone want to come here?
I think they just want our bourbon.
I actually think they want
water.
They want to see some paperwork to see how much we got for our grandchildren to fund all this. What do you reckon?
Maybe. I know, but there's a few people that are it's sort of increasing a lot, isn't it? Like
it is, yeah. We don't push for people to pop in, but anyone close by, we're quite happy for them to drop in and have a cup of coffee.
And they're pretty lovely people so far.
Well, that's right, yeah.
I mean, I was a bit sceptical at the start, thinking, well, who are these people?
Yeah.
But seriously, they've been really lovely.
Yeah.
Seriously lovely.
So yeah, we've got a couple of people.
Enjoyed their company.
A couple of people still to drop in. What else have we got on the list there, babe? Your cheat sheet.
My cheat sheet? Well.
We don't do this with teleprompters.
I was going to tell them about my sourdough starter that a lady gave me.
Oh, well, you could, but you've got to be quick.
All right. Well, it's got a sourdough starter. I'm going to make some bread.
Yeah.
Okay. And I got invited to do a talk at the Warrigal Library.
That's right. We've had a couple of opportunities where people are asking us for free to go out and just talk about off-the-grid stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, 9 years off the grid probably gives us some solid ground to stand on. Are you standing on solid ground?
No, I'm on the deck at the moment.
We're flat out on the deck. But yeah, we are getting a few questions asked of us as to whether we'd come out and talk about off the grid. I've actually got an offer to talk to an off the grid setup or an off the grid community up in St Arnaud a lovely guy. He's a full-blown prepper. He's a full-blown off-the-gridder, and he's rounding up community people who are interested in this off-the-grid stuff. So yeah, we're actually, I think I'm actually tagged and bagged for that one. So yeah, we're not charging for these things. We're just running around doing a few talks on it. That's all very interesting. Anything else, babe, before we shut it?
Oh no, that's probably about it.
Is that it?
Pretty much.
It was a pretty good week.
Oh, it was a great week. I was so busy at my volunteer job.
And changing the poo buckets out.
Yeah, it's all happening.
Oh, come on, you can smile when I say that.
No.
Come on, I was on my hands and knees changing the pump out, poo buckets. Yeah, we all getting our hands and knees. Anyway, on a lovely September. Is it September? It is. Still September. Not quite spring, but I tell you what, you're going to love this shit. Solar up at 100%.
It is spring, Steve. It's supposed to be spring.
Is it?
Yes.
You sure?
Yes.
Well, what was going on with those frosts?
You get late frost.
I'm still wearing a freaking jacket.
I know. I'm over it.
And you're still bitching like a banshee.
I know.
6 o'clock in the morning, she's running around screaming about the cold.
There's sun over there.
I know, it's a beautiful afternoon.
It is.
Anyway, we'll leave that. You want to say bye, babe?
Bye, guys.
And I think it's cheers from Steve and Kerri from offthegridnice.com. Hope your week was good. Hope you're thinking positive. And remember, if your plans aren't coming to fruition, what are they got to do, babe?
Keep trying.
Yeah, I
Get
use...
off their bum.
Yeah, I use different words. Get off your ass and implement. Yeah.
Yes.
Anyway, what a great week. Look at the green grass. Look at the sun. What a beautiful, beautiful afternoon. We'll catch you on the next one. And I'm going to let Kerri say it.
Oh, I'm getting good at this. We're out.
Bye, guys.